Season failures saw unprecedented protests against the manager at the Dell, Ian Branford. Unsavoury demonstrations at home matches followed, supporters calling for the manager to be sacked. Southampton had won only 4 of their first 17 games, and the fans were unhappy at the way the team were playing. But Branford stuck to his beliefs and his principles, and helped by the class of Matthew Le Tissier, turned it all around.
That's headed long, here's Le Tissier, real chance, and a great goal! What a finish from Matthew Le Tissier!
Promoted Middlesbrough, after an encouraging start, faded and ultimately lost their Premier League status. There were bright moments though, victory over Leeds and this John Hendry hat-trick against Blackburn. Only the second in the Premier League. Manager Lenny Lawrence, the great escapologist, couldn't do it this time though. In a season when Forest continued to struggle, they did inflict on Leeds at least their first defeat in 32 home games. A rare moment of satisfaction for a Forest side who'd failed to live up to expectations. Even though Neil Webb had returned from Manchester United, Webb here laying on 2 goals for Roy Keane, whose own future now at the City Ground is under speculation. Still plenty of problems then at Leeds, while their old boy Cantona was about to announce himself on the Old Trafford stage. He had to sit on the bench though for the first half of the Manchester derby.
Chances here to play this one in. Bruce knocking it back for in. Source! Smashing goal!
United a goal up at half-time, but still the call went out for Cantona to make his entrance.
Now United come. Hughes trying to get Cantona through. Takes it on. Hughes with the shot. A brilliant goal. 2-0. Is there any way back for City now? I doubt it. And £35,000, 35,408 have enjoyed United's performance. But wait, here comes City. And a chance for Quinn. And they've got one back. Within a minute.
A winning start then for Cantona on his United debut. At the top of the Premier League, Norwich City now had an 8-point lead. The other contenders needed urgently to whittle that down. Norwich had 2 important games coming up. The first of them against United, and then the East Anglian derby against Ipswich.
Giggs. Here's Sharp. United's turn. Oh, a miskick by Sarkis, perfectly for Hughes! Oh, it was gift-wrapped.
Here comes the cross and it's in! A goal by Kiwomya! Here's Thompson. He's got a great left foot and that will settle it.
2 successive defeats, questions were now being asked over Norwich's championship credentials. In early December, a memorable moment, Kenny Dalglish returning to Anfield for the first time, clearly still adored by the Kop. His Blackburn High Flyers, though, were given a lesson by the old masters of Liverpool.
Moran stood his ground well, but Marsh is coming to life again and being an influence after a quiet spell. Walters, faced by May. Walters! With one of the goals of the season! How is that for an arrival? Wegerle's first touch, the corner. Hendry the big man. Shearer! What a response by England's top scorer! Another good touch from Walters to Barnes. Still might come down for Liverpool, might come from McManaman. And it does! For Walters!
Liverpool proving they could still rise to the occasion, but too often during the season they were found wanting. At the end of December, Coventry beat them 5-1 at Highfield Road, with striker Mickey Quinn scoring twice. Quinn, a prolific scorer, let go by First Division champions Newcastle United. A snip for Coventry at £250,000. While Dalglish's old club still wobbled, his new charges at Ewood Park showed their elevated status was no fluke.
Now across the face of goal, he's through, he's on his own, Wilcox to give Blackburn the lead! Blackburn Rovers a goal up. Anything could happen, the whistle has gone, I'm sure. It will be McAllister, scores! Terrific shot from Gary McAllister. Surely a free kick on the back of Shearer by Fairclough. Again they've done it. They've caught Leeds out, and Wilcox, who's got one goal, can get another one, or he might lay it on. That has to be a second, and Blackburn Rovers restore their lead through who else but Alan Shearer. Now Callens has the opportunity to play Wilcox into space wide down the left. Away goes Wilcox. Sterling, the defender, ahead of him. Wilcox with the ball across the face, 3-1! Shearer again, Leeds dissected.
That victory, though, was at a cost. Alan Shearer limped out and wouldn't play another Premier League game all season. With him went Blackburn's title hopes. So at the end of 1992, Norwich City was still out in front, but the gap, which had been 8 points, had now been cut to 3. Manchester United and Aston Villa led the chasing pack, with Ipswich and Chelsea still on the fringe of the leaders. As 1993 began, there was genuine belief at Old Trafford that this would be Manchester United's year. The disappointment of last term was forgotten now. All around, the atmosphere was one of optimism. Expectation was certainly high that the club's 26-year wait for the league title might at last be over. When Tottenham visited Old Trafford for the first Premier League game of the year, it was the battle of the Scandinavian goalkeepers. Eric Torsford of Tottenham was to be the busier man.
It's a decent cross with the left from Irwin. Cantona's looping header and a goal! And the cult hero here has his status elevated even higher. Hughes. Now Irwin, Spurs trying to come out. Cantona, he's really in the mood. And Owen, yes! 2-0! It means to win the game, they've got to score 3 for the first time in the Premier League this season. But, oh, it's 3-0 here to Manchester United. And it's Brian McClare with a real fizzer. Parker. Cantona calling for a cross. Parker decides to go on. Link up with McClare. It's Parker, yes! Everyone is in on the act. Barmby. And now Allen can line up a shot, or in fact crosses for Barmby to score. And Tottenham have hardly had a say here at Old Trafford, but they might have had the final word.
I think the way we're playing at the moment is as good as we've played since in the 5.5 years and the time that I've been here. I think that not only we're winning matches, but we're entertaining as well, which I think people expect when they come to Old Trafford to watch. That's one of the most pleasing aspects about the performances.